This week our travels take us here to beautiful Kino Bay, Mexico, to discover the unspoiled beauties along the Sea of Cortez. Come here now, and you can have the beach virtually to yourself. Wait a few years, and you'll probably have company. Let's explore Kino Bay. You can still get away from it all. Kino Bay is proof of that. Last week we were in Hermosillo, the bustling capital of the state of Sonora, Mexico. And this week we head to the Sea of Cortez and little Kino Bay. It's only an hour and a half from the capital to the Sea of Cortez, but the feel is totally different. And that's the way they like it here. You can leave your worries behind and totally relax in Kino Bay. The closest ATM machine is 45 minutes away.
I've been all over the world, and I like this place the best.
Really?
Because the people are real, they're genuine, fun, and just a good place to relax.
RVing is our main market. We consider Kino's best Mexico RV community. We have 7 RV parks. Some of them are on the beach, some are on the main street. Perfect setup with full hookups. We have about 464 spaces all around Kino Bay.
The first RVers discovered Kino Bay some 30 years ago. Others followed their path, and now you can find hundreds of RVers sprinkled along the Crescent Bay that creates the sense of community among the residents.
We're all here for the same reason, to enjoy good company and great weather and the surroundings. Lovely community.
What do you like doing down here in Kino other than kicking back and relaxing?
Well, first of all, the climate is just great, and we find the winters to be easy, and I enjoy going out on the boat and fishing. We enjoy the people.
Kino might be laid back, but there is still plenty to do here, like jet skiing in the ocean or dropping a line along the coast. There are also plenty of charter lines that will take you out for an exciting afternoon of fishing to one of the nearby islands. You might just chance upon a black dolphin swimming alongside your boat on the way out. The fishing in Kino Bay draws high praise from nearly everyone who has ventured into the ocean. The evidence is on dinner tables all around town. RV Today was treated to a feast consisting of fresh catch that day from the bay.
We have a variation of seafood set out here from locally.
Tenemos unos camarones a la bacanora, que son muy de aquí de la región.
This is bacanora shrimp, very original from this area.
And the lobster, is that local also?
La langosta es local también?
Es local.
Completely local, caught right here off the rocks.
Directo de la isla del Tiburón, dile.
Straight from the Tiburon Island.
The word is spreading about Kino Bay, about the simple beauty of the place and the feeling of community. And that has some of the regulars a little bit worried.
We really don't want it to grow too terribly much, because then we're going to lose that laid-back atmosphere.
Right, exactly. A recent wave of development has produced a number of Mediterranean-style apartments and condominiums along a 5-mile stretch of Kino Bay. They say that these are 90% owned by Americans, which brings up a kind of paradox. On the one hand, they want investment here, but on the other hand, they don't want to take away from the charm and tranquility that was the original draw of Kino Bay. There are actually 2 Kino Bays, the Old City and the New. Each Christmas, members of the nonprofit Club Deportivo sponsor a food drive to help the less fortunate in Old Kino.
Each parcel weighs 83 pounds and with a total value of $7,000.
Well, that's terrific.
And that's all monies that are raised just generally in the community.
Alfonso Flores is a Kino Bay ironwood artist. He takes weeks to slowly form the figures from the stone-like wood that comes from trees in the northern part of the state.
It takes that process that he's talking about. It takes about 10 to 15 different discs that gives a thin look to the product.
You'll find hundreds of American RVers in Kino Bay, enjoying the surroundings and the low cost of living in a country where the exchange rate is now 10 pesos to the dollar. We ran into Lois and Dan McKinnon enjoying their happy hour in the late afternoon sun.
We think of all of our friends up north and all of that snow and rain and all of that.
Well, you can send them your greetings right now.
Yes, and hello to Washington State from sunny Kino Bay.
And we happen to see your SF San Francisco logo here on your jacket. So you're from the Bay Area?
Yes, correct, the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah, and you live up there part-time?
Part-time, about half the year, then half the year down here.
Well, you could have a rougher life, I think.
I think so.
Like many others in Kino, John enjoys four-wheeling in the area. We joined him for an adventure into the canyons east of town.
Sometimes I come out here with my wife and we just take a little break and bring a little sandwich and so forth, and it's nice to get away. And if you listen closely in the evening time, you'll hear a lot of coyotes.
John just might meet Robert and Martha Kellum out on the trails, an active RVing couple from Oregon. How did a couple from Albany, Oregon, find Kino Bay, Mexico?
Well, we first came down to San Carlos, which is just south of here, and we were there for a few days. And some people had recommended that we take a look at Kino Bay. And we came here for a week and stayed for a month, and then came back for the next year, and here we are.
Here you are. The Kellums enjoy the incredible Kino sunsets every night from their balcony. They even featured one on their Christmas card this year. They have a saying down here that every evening the painter cleans his brush on the sky at sunset. Not a bad way to end the day. Coming up, the Turtle 5 is ready. Gary and Monica Westcott take us on a tour of their adventure vehicle. That's up next.